my God, I miss y'all so much. When I take a break from lives, I just be sitting here like, oh, I wish I was here talking to them. Thank y'all so much for joining me today. I love it. I see all my favorite people are in here. Good morning. Good morning. How is everyone doing? Oh my gosh, y'all. Today we have a great topic that I love talking about. We are going to have great conversation today. So I want you all to be ready. I want you to be ready to just bring in your comments. I want you to be able to bring in some of your feedback, some of your experience. This is definitely something that I want to turn into a series because we should talk about this more often, right? We should talk about how we market and how we market ourselves, our businesses, our channels, no matter what it is. It doesn't even have to be our business or channels, right? It can just be in life. How do we speak up for ourselves in life? So this is going to be good. Thank y'all so much for being here. I see everyone's doing their good mornings. So while everyone is getting ready to, while everyone's coming in, first of all, how's your Saturday going? Thank you so much for always getting up early with me on these Saturdays. Is everybody doing okay this morning? While you guys are in here, I'm going to throw something up on the screen, and I want you to answer in the comments, okay? This was a questionnaire, or I guess this was a poll that I did on my For the Creator page. So I want to ask you guys too. So let me put it up here on the screen. I want you to answer this question before we get started, okay? How good are you at marketing yourself or your business? Do you consider yourself a pro? Do you consider yourself you're okay, but you're just not consistent with it? Or do you just feel like you're too shy, you need help? Okay? Comment down below. Let me know what you feel. Are you a pro? You're okay, but not consistent. You're too shy and you need help. And while you guys are doing that, I just want to say, if you are here watching the replay, thank you so much for watching. And hopefully the audio sounds okay. I've been testing this bad boy out, so hopefully you guys hear me okay. There's not like an echo or just whatever was going on before. So as you come in, I threw a poll on the screen. I want to know how you rate yourself when it comes to marketing yourself or your business. Let me see who else I've missed in here. Hey, Isella. Girl, I've been practicing. Good morning. There is Free. Hopefully you guys have saw the question that I threw up on the no, my new stuff is not set up. My new stuff is not set up. I got my old microphone, the camera that I purchased. I'm waiting to get the entire room set up. I'm gonna take y'all through stages of that. I'm so excited. Me and Mini-Me are sharing a room, so we're trying to first decide on what the layout's gonna be. Hers is gaming, mine is lives and streaming. So we have to agree on some things first. Hey, Erica, I see you in here. All right, so I see some of y'all answering this question. So let's see. Nikki says she's okay, but not consistent. Same with Free. Hi, Tina. Tina says she's shy and she needs help. Same thing with Erica. Now Nikki says when it comes to cash budgeting. So do you mean you're not consistent with your channel or how much you do your budget? I'm not sure about the shy part, but definitely need help. So you're not shy. You're not, in other words, you're not afraid to speak up. You just need some help on what to say and how to post and how to get yourself out there. I'm okay, but not consistent. Okay. So I think it's a general consensus. We're all about the same. Some of us are a little shy, need some help, and some of us are, we can do it. We're just not consistent with it. Let's see. Oh, you must be, Mandy, you alive? You okay? Okay. Hey, King Morgan, welcome. Hey, Cassie, you made it to my Saturday, y'all. Cassie said, I got to get up. I'm going to try to get up, y'all. Oh, okay. Amanda says she missed the poll. So let me put the poll up here. I asked everyone about their marketing. How good are you at marketing yourself or your business? Do you think you're a pro? You're okay, but not consistent, and you're too shy and need some help. So that's the poll that's going up right now. I just want everyone to drop that in here. And let's see this, King Morgan. Tara, did I say good morning to you? If not, good morning. I can always use help. We can always use help, right? And that's what we're going to do with this series. We can always use help. You're right about that. I missed the poll, but I'm an introvert. Did you see the poll, Tiffany? All right. Yes. Okay. I thought that's what you meant. In cash budgeting, I'm okay, but in life at work, I'm great. Isn't that something? You know, when we are in our own world at work and things we do, we are confident we can get it done. When it comes to selling ourselves and promoting a business, and we all need help. Hey, get it to the farm. How are you? Welcome. People who are green, Cassie, those are my channel members. So if you see anyone who's green or have, a little emoji by their name when they make comments, those are the guys who have joined my membership. I want to thank them again. And you know what? Let me put them up here really quickly. Let me stop this banner. So here is all my channel members. Thank you so much again. These are my peeps. If anyone would like to join a membership, just go to my main screen and hit join. Yes. All right. Let me see. So let me get back to the comments here. I don't think I'm marketing at all. Okay. But that's what we're going to talk about. Okay. Not shy, but clueless. So what I wanted to do today, you guys, I wanted to talk about a bunch of things, and I hope that you all will join me in the comments. Okay. This is something we're going to talk about. We're going to discuss. We're not going to be able to dive into each topic in this live. We're going to have to do that in later lives. And like I said, I'm going to build a series around this. But these are things that we need to talk about, things we need to do. I think we all know what we need to do. But like most of us answer, it's just a matter of being consistent, getting it done, staying on top of it. How serious are we about it, right? So I'm going to dive into five simple steps. If nothing else, we should all be doing, whether it's for our YouTube channels, if we have one, if it's a business, if we are starting a business, if we have a shop or anything like that. These are things that we should be focusing on and doing consistently to try to help grow our business. Okay. So let me know if you guys are ready. I'm going to go ahead and throw up our first tip. And let me make sure I haven't missed anyone. It's a nice day. It is a nice day. Last night we had, threats of tornadoes again. And, it's always so funny. And God bless the people in Arkansas. Oh my God. I don't know, not to change the subject, but I don't know if you guys saw the footage of the tornado that touched down there. Oh my God, bless those people. I don't know how many people were hurt, how many people died in that, but that tornado did damage. So that was the tornado that was supposed to come through Tennessee. And thankfully it did not. It's just tornado season around here. So I just want to send, my wishes out to those people. Hope they're okay, because the footage I've seen, that tornado did some damage. Oh my gosh. So let's see who else is in here. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Erica. How are you? Now, one more time, I'm going to throw this question across the screen for those who just popped in. We're answering how good we are at marketing ourselves and our business. Okay. Drop it down in the comments. We're going to go ahead and get started with our first tip. Now, I want you guys to think about this. Okay. So here's our first tip. And let me remove this banner so you can see the whole thing. Okay, so here's our first tip. Define your target audience. Okay, so I want you to comment down below. I want to know, do you think about this? Okay, so with anything when it relates to marketing, business, anything, we need to know who we're targeting, right? So I want you guys to let me know, do you know who your customer is? And by customer, that could be your follower. That could be your subscriber. It could be an actual customer. Do you know who you're targeting? Do you know what their needs are? Do you know what they want? Are you listening to what your target audience wants? What you've heard, people need, or are you just putting stuff out there? And then this is another thing we have to think about. Who are your peers targeting? So what I mean by that is we're all in this same kind of niche, right? Are you looking at your peers who are successful in marketing? Who are they targeting? What are they going after with their customers? So I want you to drop that comment down below. That is our first tip. You got to define your target audience. So comment down below, who's doing that? Do you know your audience? Do you know who you're trying to reach? Let's see if anyone's commented yet, and we will make sure. I'll make sure to get through all the comments here. Again, if anyone has any comments or questions that they want to discuss, the link is in the comments. You can fill out my questionnaire in case I miss it here in the comments. You can fill out the questionnaire and I'll pull that up. All right. I want to see who knows their target audience. What are you going after? What are you hoping to achieve? So by target audience, I mean, do you know who you want to target with this product you're selling? And again, your product could be your channel, your YouTube channel, not just something you're selling physical product. It could be you. Who do you want to reach out to? Okay. So let's see. And then Miss Budgetway says she's okay, but not consistent. Okay. So Nikki has one here. I think my target audience is women between 34 and 50. Okay. So now that's your target audience who probably watches your channel. So let's spin it around. Are you targeting that? Are you targeting that age group? Like, let's break it down. Let's be more specific. Who are you trying to reach? See, these are the questions we have to ask ourselves to make sure we're on a clear path and a clear direction of where we want to go. Who are you trying to reach? Because if it's women 34 to 50, that's a great way to start. Yes, people trying to save money in a fun way. Subscribers, followers on Instagram and TikTok. So Mel just gave something really specific. That's what we want to get into. Mel's target is people trying to save money in a fun way. See how specific that is? So it's not just people trying to save money or people who want to have fun. She's narrowed it down. So sometimes we have to define who that audience is to help build our marketing and our branding. That's good. Okay. My target audience are low-income women between 30 and 45. Okay. So that's another good one. Your target audience is low income between a certain age group. Okay. So that's who you're going after. That's who you want to, sell to, or that's who the audience you want to gain. Okay. These are some good ones. Single, low to moderate income trying to get into digital budgeting. Okay. That's even more specific. So you guys see, here's the pattern. We want to narrow it down to a specific target, because if you don't narrow it down, then you're going to be all over the place. And that doesn't help to stay consistent and be on the right track. You guys are good. So I'm hoping that you guys are saying this. Now, I'm not trying, you know me, but I hope you got, some pen and paper and you're jotting this stuff down, because sometimes I know myself and y'all know me, got to keep the notebook handy, because sometimes ideas will come out of this that you need to jot down. For you guys who are telling me what your target audience is, do you know this and are you building on it? And if not, if you're just saying it for the first time in this chat, make sure you write it down so we can build off of it. I haven't tried to target anyone specifically. Okay. So you haven't tried to target anyone. And the reason for that, Erica, I can tell you, and this is something that happens to most of us. Sometimes we don't have time to target or plan, right? It comes to us, right? So, and I can give you Erica's example. Erica made something that was so beautiful that everyone came to her. She hadn't had time to target or go after what she was looking for. It found her, and that's okay. So now it's time to build upon that. Now you know who's coming after you and what they want. Now you build from that. It's not always you target. Sometimes people find you and you got to figure out, okay, this is where I'm going to go. That's a great example. My target is slightly spicy women who want inspiration on money, meals, and mental health. Okay, so this is what I'll say, Amanda, because you have different targets here that I love. So you have, and yours is specific too. You have women, spicy women who, who are, what's the word I'm looking for? Outspoken. And their inspiration is money, meals, and mental health. So you got 3 specific things right there. You see what I'm saying? So figure out a way to umbrella that where you can speak on all of it. Because if you try to speak on all 3 different things, that's 3 different topics. But those are great specific topics. But try to see how you can umbrella it into one that covers everything. That's great. All right. Women, hold on. I need some coffee, y'all. This coffee about dead. Can you see it? It's cold and dead, but I'm still going to drink it. Okay. Women, mostly young to middle age. Okay. I'm trying to reach those that are non-believers of the system, but also continue to motivate those that know this, how the system works. So, okay, that's a great example. Y'all are just giving out great examples here. So you're trying to target a broad range. See, this is what we need to talk about, and I'm so glad we're here today. I hope you're enjoying this topic, you guys. If you are, make sure you hit that like button. I really appreciate y'all's feedback, and that's why we're here. You're trying to get both sides of the spectrum, right? And so when we're marketing, you gotta narrow it down. Okay, you want to get the non-believers, or you want to get the believers. Okay, if you get the non-believers, now you need to narrow it down what you want to teach them. Okay, is it the cash envelope system? How are we going to do that? Okay, that's one side. Second side is I want the believers. Okay, we got the believers. Now, what are we going to teach the believers they don't already know? What can we market to them? What are we trying to gain from that? Okay, so I want you to think about that, because that's two different audiences that you can target, but narrow it down. Oh, you guys are awesome. Yes, thank you, Erica. I love when we come together. This is great conversation. Okay. Shopify is great to help target, Erica. You can see which age groups buy which type of pen more set. It has helped me tremendously in my business. What Tiffany is saying. Yes, you can always use, and we're going to get to that. Yes, you can see who's out there purchasing from you. But what I want you guys to take away from that, and we're going to talk about that. Yes, we always want to analyze who's buying what, but we want to get ahead of that. Okay, we want to get ahead. We want to see what they're buying, but we don't want to constantly wait for them to purchase. You understand what I'm saying? We want to make sure we get a plan in action to stay ahead of it. Okay, so that is good. Yes, and we're going to talk about looking at the data, who's purchasing that. Okay. Yes, Mel. Hey, Eva, welcome. Eva says, ooh, I didn't know that. I love that it's helped you. I need to check that out. Yes. Look into those things. All right. These are great questions. So for those of you who didn't comment, that's okay. Sometimes those are hard things to think about, but that's the first step in marketing. That's the first step in anything, right? Who's your audience, and how are you going to target that audience, and how are you going to break it down on what they need and what's different? We got a lot of people that's, in our community on what we do. Okay. And one of those tips was to look at your fellow peers. What are they doing? Look at the larger businesses or the larger channels. How are they so consistent with getting customers all the time? What are they doing? Are you guys targeting the same audience? Okay. So what is it that they're doing that can help you? The point is that we have to research, right? We can't just say, I'm going to start a business. This is what I'm going to do, and hope that, it just brings all this traffic to you. It doesn't work that way. As you guys know, with anything, we got to research. Hey, Shirley, how are you doing? Y'all, this is Shirley from Shirley's Real Life, y'all. Please make sure, I want everyone in here. First of all, everyone in the chat, we should all be following and supporting one another because we're a family here. I want you guys to check out Shirley's Real Life. This is my girl right here. We have been following each other for a while. And Erica, you would love Shirley. You guys do the same kind of like crafting, and she does the little paintings and stuff and all of that stuff. Oh my God. I want you guys to check out Shirley. Thank you so much for joining. Hey, Tasha, welcome. Hey, Bayesian girl budgets. Hey, girl. All right. Yeah, Michelle says she is great. Love her to death. All right. So that's our first topic. For those of y'all who are just joining, we are just talking about some simple marketing tips that's going to help our business. And these are just the simple tips. I call them simple because these are the things that we need to do to just get started. This is not, how to, market and what to put out there. This is just simple tips that we need to look at for our business and see if we're doing these things. Okay. Then we'll get to those next levels. Okay. Let's see. I see. Oh, Erica says she will be following ASAP. You guys will love her. I'm telling you, you guys will love her. Okay. Get it to the farm says we featured your envelope system on this week's shout out vid. You did? Oh my God. Thank you. That's so sweet. Oh my God. I need to check that out. Oh, I appreciate that. Oh, that's so sweet. All right. Looks like Shirley knows mail. Okay. So for those of y'all just coming in, again, we are talking about simple marketing tips that's going to help our business. All right. Things we should just be doing now. Okay. First one was target. Define your target audience. I can't talk. Y'all know how I get when I'm hyped. I get excited. I can't even talk. Okay. Here's our second one we're going to talk about. And I got some notes here. Let me make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Okay. Here's our second one we're going to throw out there. Okay. And this one is build your presence. Okay. So let's talk about this. First step was defining our target audience. Who are we going to target? Who are we trying to reach? What are we trying to say? Okay. Next step is build your presence. Okay. What is your brand? Have you started what your brand is? I know most of y'all in the comments already have. What is your branding colors? What's your branding kit? What are you trying to portray that people see you? This will identify you. Okay. Next, are you on social media? Now we're going to talk about that because I know a lot of us shy away from, other platforms, and that's fine if you only have one, but are you on social media? Okay. And then the third topic is, do you have a shop or website? And I forgot to put in here, or YouTube channel. You don't have to have necessarily a shop or website or have products that you're selling. This could also be, all of these tips refer to having a YouTube channel, because for those of us that just have YouTube channels, these tips are the same across the board. You got to market yourself. You got to market your channel, right? You don't have to be selling anything. You're selling yourself as your product. Okay. So let's comment down below again. Build your presence. Do you know your brand? Are you on social media? Do you have a website, a shop, a channel? Comment down below. Okay. And let's see how some of you guys are responding to some of this, because I know a lot of us, we don't like to be on social media. A lot of us don't like, being on the TikTok or the Instagram and, the Twitters and all of that stuff. There's so much out there, right? Let me get some water. There's so many platforms out there, and you want to be great. You don't have to be on all of them. Lord knows I'm on YouTube, I'm on TikTok, and I got 2 pages on Instagram. And and I'm trying to grow on Pinterest. That's my top priority right now. Do you know how much work that is? Do you know how much work it is to post on all of those platforms and try to be original and different? But you see the responses and you see people reaching out, so it's necessary. But woo, it's a lot of work. Comment down below if y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, so let's see. Tara says, I deleted my Instagram and I've never had the TikTok, only on YouTube. And that's fine. That's fine. Because wait, you deleted your Instagram? Is that why I haven't seen you? Why you delete your Instagram, girl? I know why I hadn't seen you. But back to that's a side note between me and Tara. But that's okay. You can be on one platform. You can be on one platform, but you got to sell it. So you're just on YouTube. So now you're only on YouTube. How often are you putting your videos out there? Do people know you're on there? Are you on your community post? Are you doing your shorts? Are you doing lives? See, you can be on one platform and you can market yourself well and build your brand. Now, are you utilizing everything that comes with that platform? Okay. Let's see. Free says, yes, but very little on social media. Just don't have time. And that's okay, because this is about how we want to grow our businesses or our channels or whatever. And it all depends on how far you want to take it, right? You don't really have time for social media, but you're still getting sales on your shop. So you're consistently getting sales. It's about, where do you want to go next? How far do you want to take it? So if you just don't have time, understand that. And you guys, please understand and please know that I do offer social media content. So for those of you who don't have time, please reach out to me, because one of the things I do offer is social media posts for those who don't have time to be out there, because it is necessary. So if you may need assistance with it, so make sure you reach out to me. Let me know if that's something you're interested in. I have brand colors. Facebook. I forgot about Facebook. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, but I rarely use TikTok. I have a website, YouTube channel, and a shop. And that is a full-time job, ain't it? It is a full-time job. It's almost like, sometimes I just wish that I had the money where I can do this full-time, because I would love doing this full-time, but you can't. Some of us, we just got to work. But when you're on all these platforms marketing yourselves, it's a lot of work. But while we do it, we have to make sure we're doing it in a way that we see a return from it. Okay? Because what do you wish to gather or gain from it? Because we don't want to just be out there posting. We're not getting anything from it. That's not what it's about. So we want to make sure when we're on these social platforms and we have our shops and all this stuff, what's our goal to gain something in return from it? What's our ROI on it? Okay? What's our return on that investment? Okay, Amanda says, do not know my brand. I have social media and a channel, but still kind of clueless on what all they can truly do. I haven't done the research because I don't have time to put in the work. Yeah, that goes back to our first, and that is okay. It goes back to our first topic. We gotta research. We gotta put in the work. We gotta know what we're wanting from it. Some of us just may want we just want a YouTube channel that excels and grows and build a community. And that's fine, but you got to research that too. So yes, it's all about, it goes back to step one, which is the research. I'm on YouTube, Etsy, yes, Instagram, and TikTok. TikTok is my biggest scare. It has potential to reach so many people, and lots of people listen, I'm gonna tell y'all. Now hear me out. I'm not a big TikToker or anything like that. I am on TikTok. It does have a big following. I've gained a following. I have maybe 1,100 followers over there. So far, I'm not a big platform. I have not experienced anything rude. And that may be for larger people. But what I have experienced, in my experience over there, there's a lot of people, and sometimes sometimes this blows my mind. There's a lot of people who still want to learn about budgeting or don't know about budgeting or what we do or what we're talking about. Isn't that shocking? Like, I assume, and that's another thing we can't assume, that everybody knows about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows about cash stuffing and budgeting, and you get over on TikTok, you would be surprised how many people don't know and want to learn and want to get started. And it's like, huh? But we're so used to our circle. So don't let TikTok intimidate you, but it is different, is what I'll say. I will say that. It takes so much time. It does. Y'all, it does. But there's so many resources out there that's helpful now. There's so many things that you can do now to schedule your content. That has been the best thing for me, guys, and I'm still working on that. There's so many platforms that you can schedule your content. Now, Instagram has it. I wish TikTok would get it. I wish Instagram would let you schedule your stories, but that's okay because I make a bunch of stories and I just keep them in my drafts. So it's a lot of work and a lot of time, but if you plan ahead and schedule and do all those things, it really helps. It really helps a lot. Tiffany says, I have so many accounts for different reasons, but I'm not really into social media. It takes a lot of energy. I'm focusing on YouTube and Instagram, and that's fine. You can focus on one platform and excel at it, one or two or many. You start off at your comfort level and you work on that, and then you can add one in. Listen, like I said, you don't need all of those platforms. If you stick to one and you excel and you do your research and you do well, you'll take off. I mean, it just depends on how much you want to put into it. All right, you guys are doing great. And I'm aware that my growth being stagnant has everything to do with my having no time to do the work needed to grow. Exactly. That's what anything. Oh, wow. Never knew that about you. Is that about me or somebody else? I am on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Hold on, y'all. My auntie Nan is calling me. Usually, y'all, hold on one second. My auntie Nan, I love her to death. She's like 70-something years old. Hold on one second. Let me see what she wants really quickly. Oh, shoot. She hung up. Let me tell my mom really quickly that Auntie Nan was calling. Y'all, hold on one second. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure she's okay. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. All right. Let's see. YouTube, TikTok, it's very time. So everybody agrees. It's so time consuming. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Let me make sure I get caught up. I told myself I'm focusing on 3 at a time. Otherwise, I get overwhelmed and don't do any. And also remember, you guys, when you have multiple platforms, Some of this stuff you can put across all those platforms. So, if you post something on Instagram, you post it on Shorts, you can post it on TikTok. It just has to make sense to your audience. I know that sometimes I don't post the same thing on TikTok that I post on Instagram and YouTube because of the reason I just told you, that some of my followers on TikTok are not well versed in the budgeting world like those of us on Instagram and YouTube. So I post different things over there that's more learning or talking about or breaking things down, because they are not talking about it like we are over here. So sometimes you just got to build on your audience. Not sometimes, you got to play to your audience. Okay, is it bad to be redundant on each of them? No, I just talked about that. I copy and paste the same message on all platforms. That's not lazy at all. I just mentioned that. But does it apply to each platform? Again, that's what I noticed with TikTok. Sometimes your information that you post on Instagram can do well, but not on TikTok. So you got to look at your audience. That's with anything, you guys. You got to look at your audience. We just talked about that. Define your audience. You got to define your audience on those social platforms. They may not respond the same way. And you can see in your numbers if it gets the same kind of response. It was meant for you. I did not know that you. Oh, yes. Live on all my stuff. That's a good idea. That's another thing, though. Here's the thing, Free, and this is what we're talking about. I am bad at marketing myself. I should not be. I should not be at all. I see everyone out there posting their stuff, and I post stuff. I'm so used to being a champion for others. I have to remind myself, no, you have to market yourself. How's anyone gonna know? Like, I have people who reach out to me and they ask me for my services. I just did an intro for Maury Timmy Savings, and I've done intros and everything for people, but I don't market it. You know what I'm saying? And I have to get better about that. But yes, I will think about that. Thank you. Hi, Kelly. Teaser. I don't know what that means, but welcome. I suffer immensely from task paralysis. The to-do list is so overwhelming that I become paralyzed and do absolutely nothing. We got to get over that. Hey, Mo. Hey, Lily. Oh, let's see what Kelly says. Shorts and TikTok usually have to be a mood for me. What do you mean, Kelly? They have to be a mood for you. You have to be in the mood to post on them, or tell me what you mean by that. All right, you guys. So thank you so much for joining. We are talking about tips to market ourselves. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. Now, let's get into our third tip, okay? So we had to make sure we define our audience, okay? We want to make sure we build our presence. Where are we posting? Where are we? How can people find us? Now, this next one I'm about to bring up is one that I want everyone to think about. I want everyone to leave here today to think about how they're going to utilize this, okay? For those of you who have channels, if you got shops, I want you to think about this one, okay? Here we go. Email marketing, okay? Do you have an email list? Are you keeping your customers engaged? How do you send updates? Okay? So I want everyone to think about this for 1 second. What do I mean by email marketing? Here's a great example, okay? There's discussions in the works, I haven't looked at it recently, that TikTok may be banned, right? Everything that's going on with TikTok, what happens if they ban TikTok and we don't have access to it? Now, the reason I say this is, what are we going to do if they ban TikTok and we no longer have access to those followers anymore? We're just screwed, right? We're just screwed. How do we get in touch with them? But if you start putting systems in place now, set you up an email listing to start getting emails, okay? It's very important, and I'm going to tell you why. For that example alone, if you start building your email list, and all of a sudden you're on TikTok and you got a lot of followers over there and you're selling all this stuff and it shuts down, you got your email list to back you up. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is true on YouTube. This is true on Instagram. This is so important, you guys. You've got to build an email list, because an email list is something that you own, that no one can take away from you. And it is your way to communicate with your followers and your customers, your clients, new and old. So I want you guys to think about that, okay? Let me get to the comments really quickly. Let's see if I missed anyone. Okay. Oh, Kelly said as a viewer. Oh, okay. Okay. Honestly, the best advice that you have once was to take clips from your YouTube videos and turn them into shorts. Yes. Take that long form video. When you are filming your videos, you should be, I don't want to say you should be. Let's rephrase that. This is what I would like for you to do. When you film those videos, you should have, I just say you should have, forget it. You should have a script in mind. Okay. Don't just get out there talking. Have a script in mind or some kind of idea in mind that you have breaking points in that video that you can break into smaller segments. Okay. Just think about it next time you film your video. What's the smaller segments that you can break that long video into, post as shorts and reels and things like that? Just think about it. All right. Ma'am, for those of us taking, that was entirely too fast on that slide. Okay, I'm going to go back. Nikki says, I was thinking that. Yes, very true. I'm going to make one that's actually really smart. Now, let me go back to that slide. Okay, because this one's really important. I want us to think about it. Okay. This is what I want everyone to start thinking about. You guys are probably see, if you follow me, I hope you follow me. If you don't, please do. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. You've probably seen me. The last story I've done, I said, hey, have you guys signed up for my email list? It costs $0 to sign up because I'm trying to build an email list. Hey, I started a new blog. I would love it for you guys to sign up for my email list. I want you guys to enjoy the, what I'm putting out there, but I also want a way to communicate with you. Now, I'm going to take this slide down really quickly. Okay. Now, the reason for this is, I also put in, let me bring the slide back up. Let's just stay on this for a minute. It's not just about an email list. Are you keeping your customers engaged? And how are you sending updates? So a lot of what we do a lot of the time is we just post, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But how are you keeping them up to date? See, an email list can do that. An email list is a way for those customers, especially regular customers, that you can send them an update before you send it to everyone else, okay? It's all about retaining the customers that you have, not just building new clients, but retaining the ones that you have. You got an email list, you send them what's about to drop or what you're working on before everyone else. It's exclusive, okay? You keep them engaged. You have them, let them know what you're about to drop. What's their opinion on it? Do they like it? Use it in a way that makes them feel special and that they're gaining something from giving you their email. That's a valuable thing for someone to offer up their email. Think about things that you've signed up and people ask you for your email. Sometimes it's like, that's how I am with Bath and Body Works. Like, they know they're going to email me at least 10 times a day. I keep it though because I don't want to miss nothing. But you get the point. You can't just be spamming people because people, take their email, their email addresses seriously. But it's got to offer them some content. Okay, let's see. Let me see. I want to make sure that I'm not missing anyone. Oh, hey, Tasha, you're back. Okay. Very true. I'm going to make one that's, yes. Okay. Jada! Hi, Jada, friend. How's it going? I haven't seen my Jada in a while. How are you? Thank you for joining. Yes, I want you guys to, if nothing else from today, well, not nothing else. I want you to do all of the tips we're doing, but I want you to start thinking about that email list, okay? Build your audience. You never know if, like I said in that example, they shut down TikTok and that's where most of your business is. How are you going to communicate with them people? They shut down Instagram. If there's a glitch in Instagram, for those of you who are on Instagram, it's glitching all the time. I promise you. Oh, not to change the subject, but really quickly, for those of you who are on Instagram, I don't know if you've signed up or heard about the verification process. Now, remember when you used to, on social media, on Instagram, you reached a certain amount of followers and you get a verified check just to show that you're verified? Well, now anybody can get it and you can pay for it, honey. You can pay to be verified now. So, good thing, bad thing. There's pros and cons to it. But there is a glitch in the system that when people have been signing up for it and they do their driver's license, it's putting their driver's license as their profile pic. So all of their information is in that little profile pic. I say that to say this. You never know with these social platforms when they may glitch out, what may happen, when they may shut down. We've seen Instagram shut down before for a couple of days. And that, if that's what you rely on, you need a backup. So that's the whole point of that. Okay. All right. Let's see. I don't have nothing going on in my life like that. I need email templates. Yes. And again, you guys, if anyone needs assistance, even if you want to work with me, because that's what I'd like to specialize in. If you just want to work with me and you can do the work, but you just need help getting it started, reach out to me so we can work together. Okay. Because one of the things you want to do is make yourself a landing page. When someone signs up for your email, you have something that goes right back to them. It's a landing page that talks about your channel or talks about your shop. Maybe it gives them, a little discount or something. Give them something that makes them, happy they signed up for your email. Okay. All right. Let's see. I saw that. You saw that about the verified check? Yes. I didn't know that with Instagram, and they always got something going on. These platforms always got something going on. That's why it's so important that you're gaining everything that you need from it. That's messed up. And then there's no way to contact them. You can message them, but come on, there's a whole bunch of, computers that's responding to you. So hopefully they'll get that fixed. I just seen some influencers saying they didn't like the verify for everyone thing. Now, like I said, there's pros and cons to this thing. Okay. For those of you who are not on Instagram, I'm going to assume most platforms do it. I know TikTok has a verified, maybe Twitter. All I know is Instagram has that blue check. Other platforms may have this too. Well, now Instagram has it where you can purchase it. It's $14.99 a month, I think. And you can get your own verified check to show that your channel is verified. Now, most influencers don't like it because before to get this check, you had to have so many followers. It was like a rite of passage, right? Now you can just buy it. Ain't that messed up? Sometimes stuff is jacked up. You work so hard to accomplish stuff. Now they just giving it out if you want to buy it. But I did see someone say that who purchased it, that it's a great investment for them because so many people make fake pages of theirs and they try to scam people. Now people will know their page because it has the check. So there's pros and cons to it. Okay, Lily says, yes, these platforms are scary. Nothing is safe nowadays. It's not. It's not scary. So that's why it's all about, you guys, we got to start. These platforms are great to have. It's the same thing with Etsy. I'm not, downing anybody who's on Etsy. But you may not know what may happen with them one day. You may not know they decide not to pay you. You may not know that they shut down your shop for some reason, can't get in touch with anybody. That's why it's so important. And that's what we're going to work on over here. We got to build our own. We can have those platforms. You always have those platforms that you need to help push your business. But we have to, first and foremost, we got to have our own. We got to support ourselves. We got to have our own stuff. Okay. Let's see. All right. That's the end of that comment. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. Hit that like button if you haven't already. So let's get to our next topic. All right. Let's see. Where are we at? Okay. Here's our next topic. We're talking about 5 steps to market yourselves. Okay. Here's number 4. Encourage customer reviews. One of the best ways we can do all of these things, but did you know the best way to build your business is through customer referrals? To get customers talking about you. Did you guys know that? Like, we can do our email list, we can promote, we can post, we can do all of the things. What you need to be worried about is what that customer's saying about you and how you can get them to talk about you. That repeat business. So we want to encourage customer reviews. And again, this doesn't have to be about physical products. This can be about your YouTube channel. Let's get people in the comments talking about it. Let's encourage people to share our videos. How do you get that engagement going that makes people want to share your videos? Okay. It's all marketing. So do you ask for reviews? Do you have a referral program? For those of you who do have shops, do you have a referral program in place? Do you incentivize your returning customers? Let's talk about it. So drop in the comments. I want to know, what are you guys doing And again, this doesn't have to be just for shops. This doesn't have to be for anything like that. This can be for your regular YouTube channel. Say if you only have a YouTube channel, what are you doing to get people to talk about your channel? Are you talking to people in your comments? Are you commenting back to people? If somebody asks you a question in your comment, do you see it 3, 4, 5 days later? Like, what are you doing to help people talk about your channel, promote you in your shops? Somebody purchases something. Do you give them a discount the next time? Do you offer a referral program that, bring a customer in, you'll get this? Talk to me down below. What are you guys doing? All right, let's see. Okay, let's see. Is this free? I do not have a referral program, but that's a great idea. Yes. Offer a referral program. I haven't seen D in a while. It's D. I'm pretty sure I've seen D do this, where, how we have some of those big influencers. I always talk about this one. It's not funny, but you know how everyone, and if you have one on here, I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing at the business. But the rose people, the box of roses. I think Erica has one on here. Okay, well, they do a referral program that if you get customers, I think you get a discount code or they get a discount or whatever. Do the same thing with your business. If someone purchases something, offer them a discount if they bring customers in. I have stuff on my For the Creator, especially for people who shop on it. If they have a discount code that's just for them. So if they give that discount code and offer it, we'll know that traffic came in from that discount code. So offer people that. If they give someone a discount code that says it's free 2023, and you start seeing that discount code in your shop, you know that that's from a referral that you only gave one person to use. Offer them some freebies. Offer them something. That's how you get people talking about you. Jada says, yes, I asked for reviews, but no, I don't have a referral program. Yes, no referral program, but offer a discount code for future purchases. Yes, because what we want to do is we want returning customers, right? But we don't know when they're going to return again. We want them to return, but we don't know when. But you put something out there where they bring business to you. You offer them something to bring something. Now they're out. They're trying to get it. Now they're working. They're working for it. I try and engage every day. My shop purchases do get a discount link. Okay. Once a month freebie. Try to stay engaged and replying to comments and then email updates, etc. Yes, that is so. It's so engagement, you guys. Engagement is it's just so necessary. It's just so necessary. People want to know that you are involved. You hear them. You hear what they're saying. You got to talk to them. And you want to talk to them, see what's going on. What they got to say. They may have suggestions. You never know. Girl, I thought you were about to talk about the other role. Okay. I don't know what the other rose is, Mel, but keep it clean. This is Saturday. I don't know what the other rose is. Is that what Nikki, y'all are laughing at? I don't know what the other rose is. I don't know, but no, girl. Let's see. Yeah, I offer a discount code when you spend a certain amount, and yet responding to comments is key. Now, I'm not throwing no shade. Y'all are silly. Y'all know. I don't know. I don't know what the other road is. I don't know what that is. But I'm not throwing any shade to anyone out here. Maybe a little side shade, but that's okay. Side shade's okay. Sometimes I'll notice when I comment on videos, people will comment back to me like a week later. I'm like, what are they talking about? Like, I don't even know what I said to you that you're commenting back. I do not agree with that. I will never agree with that, because if people are engaging in your videos right then and there, I just feel it's so important to get back to them that day or even the next day. The next day. Now, sometimes we don't see all of our comments, and I understand that. That's a whole nother subject. But if someone's watching your video and spent the time to comment, please engage. And one of my biggest things, don't even get me started. One of my biggest things is I comment on your video, and I mean, it's good. This is a good comment. I thought about it. Shows I'm engaged, and you just like it. Oh, no, that's fight. We about to fight. I'm going to tell you why. Because when people spend the time to make comments on your video, that shows that they really paid attention. See, I like those that leave comments on my videos. That shows that they really paid attention and they were engaged. So I want to give them back the same courtesy. It's so important, you guys, especially if you're trying to build a community. You don't know who that other person is and what they can bring to the table. So it's very important. Y'all gonna have to tell me on the side what the other rose is. I love responding to comments. I try to respond the same day. It's just so important. I love responding too. It makes it more fun and lets people know we are real. Yes, it lets people know you're real. It lets people know that you appreciate them for watching. Like, for real. I love, not everybody doesn't comment, that's fine, but the ones that do, and I also love the ones that watch the video and do comment, because that helps me to go back and make sure those are the people's videos I'm watching next. See, that's another thing too, that's engagement. Those people in your comments that's making comments, if they have channels, go back to their videos now and watch their video. If nothing else, make sure you watch their videos first before you go watching everyone's. That's just my rule of thumb. That's just what I do. Just to show, just to show the same courtesy, to let them know that it meant a lot. Let's see, where am I? I agree at that's one of my biggest. That's one of my biggest. And now, is it YouTube? I think it's YouTube. Pretty sure it's YouTube, because I think now there's even automatic responses. I'm too many places. I think YouTube does this. Or even if you're a larger channel, you can't respond to everything. But I think there's automatic responses now that you can set up, that it doesn't have to sound like a robot, but you can make it sound like something better than just hitting the like button. That's just my tip for the day. I always coming back as soon as I get a notification, because you are taking time to watch and leave a beautiful comment. Yes, that's a way to put it. When someone leaves something, that's just so nice, and it shows that they paid attention, they deserve a comment back. Yes, they're watching other videos. I do that courtesy. Yes, whoever's in my comments, they're getting watched first. They're getting watched first, because I appreciate you being here and taking the time. 100% agree. Okay, I don't like the automatic response. The automatic response to me, it's not the best, but I mean for like large channels where if you got hundreds and hundreds of comments that you can't respond to all of them, you can only respond to a few. But some, if you just have an automatic response set up that says something, just even a thank you. Sometimes we don't like that, but it shows that I took the time, because when you get to a point when you have that many comments or that many subscribers or followers, you won't be able to get to everyone, but at least this is a way you can touch people. I love responding to comments. Me too. And I like meeting new people in my comments. Like new people that's just watching my video. Oh my God. I love that. Because as much as I love everyone who comes to watch my videos, you have my faves that always watch my videos. I love seeing new people that are seeing my content, and that helps me to meet new people. YouTube or maybe TubeBuddy offers canned responses. I did see that. I haven't set up any of it yet. Yeah, I know somewhere I've seen it that you can do that. So just some things to think about. So you guys, hopefully you guys are enjoying this topic of conversation. Like I said, today we're just talking about those different tips. I want you to have a takeaway when you leave this live today. Just think about some of the things we discussed. Think about your platform, your businesses, where you're trying to go, what you have set up, what you can tweak, what you can work on. Okay. So let's get into our last comment. Okay. Let's see. And this one is, okay. We talked about this one earlier. Okay. Measuring your results. Okay. So we can do all of the steps 1 through 4. We can define our target audience. We can build our presence. We can do our email marketing. We can do customer referral programs. But are you reviewing your results? Are you reviewing, how many people are on your page? How many people bought this product? How many people didn't buy this product? So are you reviewing those analytics and that data? How are you identifying what's working? Do you just keep pumping stuff and putting it out there? Or are you analyzing what's working, what's not working? Do you participate in surveys and polls, which is a big one? And the reason I put that up is because we want the feedback, right? Like sometimes you don't have to take everything that your customers or your followers or your subscribers may throw out there, but we do want the feedback. We want to know what they like, what they're wanting, what they have a need for. That helps you to create. And they love to be involved. They love to help you make decisions. Which color do you think is best? It's another way to engage. Which color do you think is best? Which day do you think I should drop? Should I do this? Should I do that? Are you guys focusing on that? Now let's talk about those analytics really quickly, especially with our YouTube channels. I know we despise them. It's a whole bunch of stuff. It's a whole bunch of numbers and charts and stuff. But we've got to, and I'm going to bring, I think I have that topic scheduled. If not, I'm going to make that one of our lives. We got to learn those analytics, you guys. It tells us so much. It will tell us if we're not looking at those analytics and we're putting out the same video and your analytics over here saying, hey, yo, ain't nobody looking, ain't nobody watching, but you ain't paying attention. You keep putting it out, so you're not listening to grow. Okay, that data is so important. You putting out that piece in your shop and ain't nobody buying it. There's a reason. There's a reason why they're not buying it. So what do you need to fix? So let's talk about it. Let's see. Did I miss someone? Let me come down here. Let's see. Jada says, sometimes when people get big, they stop responding. But I think you should try to get back to them, even if it's months later. I do agree with that. Now, I'm not in that position yet, so I don't want to speak on when you get too big. But I do think that you should respond. You should do something. Like, I love, and you guys tell me this, like, I follow Rochelle Adamson. Okay, I always have. Before I started my channel, there's just some budgeters that I always follow, that I will always follow. Rochelle Adamson is one. Taylor Budgets is another one. Tina, Pink Cloth Life, Jazz, Baddies and Budgets. It doesn't matter. They will comment. Rochelle will do this all the time. If you guys follow her, you know what I'm talking about. She'll comment on my Instagram page and she'll be like, hey girl, I'm here watching. I don't want you to think I'm not watching. Or she'll watch my video and so it's like when you get big, stuff like that matters, because when they leave you comments like that, just to let you know, hey, I'm watching. And that could just be a generic comment, but it makes you feel good because even though a larger channel now, they're letting you know, hey, I know I'm large, but I don't want you to think that our connection is gone. You know what I'm saying? Comment down below if you have someone you follow that's like that. Like, they still let you know that they're there watching. They're still engaged. Can't get to everything, but I'm still here. And I love that. It's the second question for me. How do I identify what's working? You identify. Here's a perfect example. So say you are on, say you're on Instagram, okay? And you're doing the same post about a product you have to sell, okay? And you notice you're doing the same post, you're doing the same video, and you're not getting any engagement from it, okay? So stuff like that, if you're not getting any engagement or you're not getting any likes or you're not getting any sales, step back. Instead of posting it again, take a look at what you're doing. What am I doing differently? Why is no one engaged in this? Let me see if I can switch it up. Let me see if it's, the way I'm presenting it. Is it that, trending audio? Is it because my angle is bad? What is it? There's always going to be something you can review to see what you can switch up. Also, look at what your peers are doing. Look at some of your larger channels. What are they doing when they're selling their products on Instagram? Look at what they're doing. Are they using trending audio? Is it their lighting? How are they displaying that product? What are they doing to get people to come to their post? So that's what I mean. That's how you identify what's not working. If no one's engaged in it, then take a step back and think about how you can do it differently. You understand? Or maybe that's what I mean. Put those posts and those polls out there. Ask. Don't be afraid to ask people. Make them feel engaged. One of the best things, and y'all, forgive me if I'm just going off. This is what I do, and I love these topics. So y'all shut me up. I want to hear from y'all in the comments, okay? One of the best things you can do when you're marketing yourselves and you want to engage people, ask them a question that they feel like they are included or they are talking about themselves. You will be amazed at the response that you get. Okay. When you make people feel included, ask them, okay, you guys, I posted this. Tell me what's not working. Oh, they love to get their opinion. They love it. That's how you get engagement. Ask somebody what you can do better and watch people like to give their opinion about stuff. You ask them and watch the difference, but you never know what you're going to get from that. Okay. So that's what I mean by identifying what's not working. If you got something that works and you're getting a lot of views, you're getting a lot of likes, you're getting all this, keep doing it. Now you're on to something. Now keep doing that because people, they like that. Change it up a little bit, change the setting, change the music, but stick to that concept because it's working. Let me know if that makes sense. I don't understand them very much. The analytics, we're going to do a live about those analytics because those analytics will help us. They will help us a lot. Did you know that there's an analytic? Oh, I don't have my channel pulled up. One of the ones that we probably all look at is the one, I don't know if you all look at this, but one I look at the most is the audience. Tell me if you guys look at that on your analytics. It tells you about your audience. Let me see if I can pull my analytics up really quickly. Hold on, y'all. Talk amongst yourselves. Let me see if I can pull it up really quickly. Let's see. Analytics. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go to audience. See if this tells me anything. Okay. Let me get down here. All right, let me share my screen really quickly and show you like one of the key things when we're looking at our analytics. If you look at nothing else, you should be looking at this, okay? Let me share my entire screen. Okay, so this is my audience analytics, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you, I don't know what none of this mean right here. I know what it means, but I ain't looking at it. This is returning viewers. This is new viewers. So now down here, this is my returning viewers. It's stagnant. It's the same. But look at my new viewers. See, that's the kind of stuff that you want to look at. Look at the new viewers that I'm getting. I want to focus on that because now this is telling me I'm getting new viewers. I want to look at, okay, what did I do this day to get those new viewers so I can keep doing it, okay? Now, another thing down here, new viewers who return. So these are low. These are shorts or whatever. I don't know what this is to tell you. Videos growing your audience. So it's not these. This is low. So this is letting me know this didn't grow your audience if you're looking to grow your audience. I think that's what this, I'm not even gonna lie about that one. But this is what I want you guys to look at, okay? This over here, see this right here? Channels your audience watches, okay? Remember I told you to look at what your peers are doing? If nothing else, I want you to look at two things. First thing, and this is not supposed to be an analytic video, but I wanted to talk about this really quickly. Come to your analytics, look over here to see who my audience is watching. My audience is watching Salisa, they're watching Erica, they're watching Daisy Budgets, they're watching Pink Cloth, they're watching 40 Plus Life. So what does that mean? That means that I should be looking to see, okay, my audience like y'all, what y'all doing? Maybe there's something that they're doing that I haven't incorporated in my videos because they like these guys too. So I need to be researching what are they doing that my audience likes to make sure I'm doing it. Other thing you need to make sure you're doing, this right here. This is key. Now, I did a reel last week on Instagram and I was joking, but Sunday is the most popular day on YouTube here. That means everybody's dropping their videos on Sunday. I did a joke like, would y'all stop dropping, everybody and their mama dropping videos on Sunday? But this is why. Because this is when everyone is on here. See, for those of us who drop videos, what time is this? 2 a.m., 4 a.m. See how that's light? Very few of your people are on YouTube. So you dropping videos at 4 a.m. ain't nobody out there, which doesn't mean anything. If you have followers, they'll find you. But for a new channel trying to gain an audience, you don't want to drop your video here. It's going to get lost. Ain't nobody out there watching it. But this little shade right here means some of your viewers are on there. This means that many are on there. And then this right here means very many. That dark purple means very many. So purple means very many. So if nothing else, and we can deep dive into these analytics, what I want you to come out here and take a look at on your page is to channel your audience watches and when your viewers are on YouTube. It's so important to know those things. So important to know those things. We are not talking about analytics, but that's two of the things that I really use a lot. Okay, those are my first channels I started watching. Yes. Hey, Natalie, welcome. Yes. Okay. Tiffany says she looks at that. Hey, hop in the budget with Bunny. Welcome. Let's see. Yes, Tiffany says she looks at the audience. If nothing else, look at your audience. Look at those two things. I look at it when I'm posting videos consistently. Well, that's another thing. We got to post. That's another whole topic. We're not even talking about that. But yes, consistency is key. Consistency is key with marketing too. So that is a topic we need to talk about. It makes a lot of sense. I thought to look at my analytics, but I get scared to watch my analytics. Don't be scared. My analytics tell me that my views are down. Don't let that intimidate you. Because yeah, your views may be down, but other stuff is up high. Look at all the, new viewers that I'm getting. I need to take the time to go back in there and see what did I do that day that brought me all those new viewers so I can do it again. See, that's the point, especially with marketing. That's what we're talking about. This stuff takes time and research. Like if you really want to build, you're going to have to research and look at this stuff. I ain't even looked at that, but I should. I need to. Mine doesn't have enough info apparently to give me a list of other channels. Yours doesn't have a list of other channels that other people are watching. Are you looking at it on your, no, it should be on your phone too. Huh, that's interesting, Natalie, because you have enough, you've been out here long enough that you should have that information. Overtime? Okay, you should have that, Natalie. You should have both of those. Everyone should have that. But everyone's saying they don't have enough data to give them that. Huh. Well, I'm gonna find out about that. Let me take that away. Because everyone should have that. So I wonder why you guys don't have enough. Is it because you need to have enough followers? But I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, let me just write that down. All right, you guys. So just a wrap up because it's after 11. I hope you guys enjoyed this live. If you could not watch the whole thing, please come back and watch the replay. We talked about some great topics about marketing. What I am going to do in this series is we're going to deep dive into each one of those topics because those were just tips for you to think about. Next, we want to start deep diving in how to do it, how to accomplish those goals. So before we get out of here, I'm going to review those tips again, but I do want to tell you, and let me share my screen again. I have out here on my Budgeting Just Because website. Let me pull it up here. I have if you guys have not, look at me, I'm marketing myself. If you guys have not signed up for my blog, please make sure you do. I just posted this one recently on Friday. This one is how to keep your kids entertained and stay on budget. So I hope you get a chance to go out there and please sign up for it. I would appreciate it. But here is a list. I try to keep a running list of what our events will be about. And these two flip-flop. So we talked about this one. I don't even know if I have this one on here, marketing. But this one right here, Amazon links, wish lists, and storefronts. I was going to talk about this today because I have a special guest that's going to come on and talk to us about it, but they weren't available today. So we're going to do it next week. Can anyone take a guess on who my special guest will be to talk to us about our Amazon links? So I reached out to this person because I'm not an expert on this. Now I can talk to you about marketing, your sales and your products and posts and all that stuff all day long. But I don't have a clue about Amazon links, storefronts, all of the things. So I wanted someone who knows about that stuff to come on our live with us and talk to us about it and teach us what it takes to have all that stuff. Okay. Can you think of who I reached out to? Okay. Let me see. I see some new friends have popped in here. Hey, there goes Syndicate Budgets. What's up? Free said, I never look at that time and day frame. Free, y'all. Don't be afraid of y'all analytics. Get out there and look at it. Now I'm telling you, we'll deep dive into the other ones, but the one y'all got a tab you got to look at is the other tab you need to look at if you're monetized. Make sure you're looking at the revenue tab. But look at your audience. Look at the days and times that's suggested you should post. Okay. Hi, Lupita. How are you? Okay, yours doesn't either. Oh, I'm definitely going to find out why. If you're under the 200 gang, no, Natalie has more than 200. So we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. I used to have that information, so I have no idea what happened to it because I used to check it. That is weird. Okay, somebody said Shalice. Okay, that's a good. Y'all know Shalice is in Disney right about now, living it up. Let's talk about. Okay, I wanted to mention Shalice really quickly. When we talked about knowing your target audience, while you guys are looking at your target audience and who you should, market to and who you're trying to reach, I want you all to use Shalice Mommy Trader as an example. Okay, she is someone who has very well gotten it down on who her target audience is and what she is trying to sell them. Okay, y'all all know her target audience is people who want to invest but don't know how and need help. And she has done such a great job at realizing who her target audience is and how to help us. So while you guys are thinking about that, use inspiration from Shalice Mommy Trader. She's very good at it. Lupita said, Jordan, Salisa. No, not Salisa. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all. And hopefully you guys are all following her. But next Saturday, we're going to have on here, granted, she's not too busy and things change, but we are going to have on here our friend Jazz from Baddies and Budgets, okay? So Jazz is so super sweet. Amanda, Budget Like a Girl, introduced me to Jazz. She came on my Instagram a couple months ago. And so I told her, I just love her knowledge. I love wrecking her brain. So I reached out to her and asked her if she can come on here and talk to us about, Amazon storefronts and all of that, all of the things, because I know she knows it. And she said, yeah, I wanted her to come today, but today is when she drops her on TikTok, when she does her sale of all of her products. That's a thing. But she said she can come next Saturday. So next Saturday, April 8th, Jazz will be on here from Baddies and Budgets. So make sure you guys set your reminders. Please make sure that you drop in my questionnaire any questions you have for Jazz about the Amazon storefronts and links. Please list them there because I just don't want to miss anything in these comments, especially when Jazz is here. And if you have any questions for her, I want to make sure we get to them, okay? So that is next week. Let me see. Ogre, I definitely look at the revenue tab. It just doesn't move much. Ain't that the truth? That's another thing. When we talked about that, we talked about YouTube monetization on one of my other lives. Yes. And we're going to continue to work on that series too. So Jazz will be here from Baddies and Budget next Saturday. Again, y'all know she busy. If y'all have not watched her video, what was the video she posted into her business? I forget who did that segment on her. It was awesome. To hear her story is awesome. And I know most of you guys have been following her from the beginning like I have. It is so nice. If you want to talk about encouragement, that is someone else. If you're wanting to take your business to the next level. And here's the thing. Here is the thing, and we're going to start to wrap it up. It's all about where you want to take your business. You can follow all of these marketing steps. You can do all of the things, or you cannot do the things. But the one question you need to ask yourself is, where do I want to go with this? Do I want it to be a big business? Am I prepared for that? What am I going to do to get there? Those are the things we need to ask ourselves, and we need to look at Baddies and Budgets because she started from having nothing and she made sure that business was successful. So we got a lot of people that we can watch that helps us. So yes, let's see. Yeah, she's friend to the community. Okay, y'all, does it tell you when the best time to post? So nobody has, okay. Dang, I guess I didn't know Jazz had Amazon storefront stuff. Even if she doesn't have it, she knows about it. She knows about it. And if there's not enough to ask about it, we can just ask her some business questions. But I do ask that you all leave the questions, fill out my questionnaire, and let's put the questions there because I don't know. I'm just going to say this. I don't know what may come of this. And if there's a lot of people here, but she's come on my Instagram lives before, and I will tell you guys, wherever she comes, people follow. And I'm just going to tell you right now, and y'all can talk about me all you want to about these comments. when Jazz comes on, I can't see nothing. You all do that. She popped on my Instagram live. I didn't go live this last Thursday. It was the Thursday before that. Y'all, when I tell you like 400 people came out of nowhere and the comments had like 100. When I tell you, I was like, what just happened? So if y'all got questions, please fill out the questionnaire is all I'm going to say. Let's see. Yes, it's going to be fun. Set your reminders. Oh my gosh. Tiffany, girl, enjoy that cruise. You can watch the replay. You enjoy that cruise. I want to hear all about it. Hey, Matt broke this budgeting. Oh, dang, I'll be at work, but I'll be able to listen. Yes. CNBC. Thank you, Tasha. Thank you. CNBC did Baddies and Budgets interview. Just how she got started. So that's great. It's on YouTube. I'm just happy to see any money there for monetization. You talking about for your, yeah, y'all catch my replay of my monetization live. I talked about this, I want everyone to realize, and I don't want to dampen your spirits, but there's a lot of things that go into monetization. And one of the key things I said is just because you become monetized don't mean the money flows in. I think a lot of us think that's what happens, and it does not. So make sure you go and watch the replay of my monetization live when we talk about these things. Just joining, will this live be saved? Yes, it will be saved. As soon as I end this live, it'll be out there for everyone to see. Okay, I thought I missed her store. I don't know, to tell you the truth, Amanda. I just reached out to her and asked her if she could talk to us about it, and I'm sure she knows. No, girl. Y'all got to see, the Instagram lives are crazy. I don't know what will happen on here, but I do know that the Instagram lives are crazy. When she comes over, man, on this live, we'll start to wrap it up. But on the last Instagram live, and Amanda was there, I don't know who else was there on that live. She came on because of a topic that happened on her live. But I say this to say that she has a lot of, you guys know, she has a lot of followers, but a lot of followers that will do anything for her. So this one girl was blowing me up. She said she came over because she thought we was talking bad about her. And I said, no, we got nothing but love. But she was going crazy in the comments, like, answer me, somebody answer me. I said, girl, now you know me. I think to myself, girl, can't nobody answer you. You see all these comments that just came in here? And she learned that it was nothing negative, but I'm just saying. So I don't know what it's like on YouTube, but I'm telling you, Instagram is crazy. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Chris, this sounds amazing. I have to watch the replay. I missed most of it. Yes, make sure you catch the replay. Her YouTube audience is insane. Well, I don't know about that, guys, and I appreciate you guys saying that. And it's really not. It's not about, gaining this. Let me just say that the things that I do and the people that I have on, it's not about me gaining more of anything. My concern is that we are here and we are gaining the knowledge that we need to grow our platform. So that's why I like to do stuff like this. That's why I like to ask special guests on to talk to us about it, because sometimes we need that nudge just to know that we can do it as well. So that's what I hope to gain out of it. I know she'll have a lot of great knowledge for us who are looking to do this Amazon and what it all means. And if not, if you have other questions for her, by all means, let's make sure we get those while we have her. So, hey, Nora. So once again, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to show you guys who just came in, what our topics were. Please make sure you hit that live button. So today we talked about 5 simple tips to grow your market, to grow your business. 5 simple marketing tips to grow your business. I want everyone to take these takeaways, okay? Define your target audience, okay? And these will be in the live if you watch the replay. You got to know who your customer is. Build your presence. You got to work on your brand. Do you have a website? Do you have a YouTube channel? What are you trying to accomplish? Okay? Email marketing. I told you guys, if nothing else today, if you do none of these other steps, you need number 1 though. But if you do none of these other steps, I want you to start looking into your email marketing, what that means to you, how you can grow it, and how you can keep your customers engaged, okay? Encourage reviews, referral programs, incentivize those folks that are loyal to you so they can do word. You guys, I don't have to tell you how important word of mouth is, okay? And then finally, measure your results. We will have a live video. I got to post the rest of my dates out there. I thought I had them on my website, so I'll get that out there. I think I put it on the community post is where I put it. We will discuss analytics. So that was our video today, or that was our live today. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Thank you again for joining me. I see Nora's in the house. Oh, okay. Yes. Thank you, Natalie. Yes. No, you're right about that. Okay. Okay, wait. I'm off to change clothes and take my girl and her friend to their first movie without a parent. Oh, they're going to be fine. Amanda, they are going to be fine. I know the feeling. Oh my God, they're going to be fine. I did that with Mini-Me. Her and her friends went to the water park for the first time by themselves. Woo, but they were fun. They survived. That's all that matters. Once they survive, you want to drop them off all the time. Thank you, Nora. Thank you so much, Dawn. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this live. Please make sure you leave in the comments or fill out my questionnaire and let me know about any other topics you want to discuss. I will build a series around this because this is not something we can just discuss in one live. For those of you who are serious about growing your businesses or your platforms, there are things that we must do to do it. Of course, we got to take action. We can't just say we want it to happen. We got to take action. So this will just be the beginning of that series. So you guys, before we leave, please make sure you like this live. Please make sure you sign up for my email list on my website, Budgeting Just Because. Check out my blog, you guys. I would love for you guys to check it out because that's my next step. That's where I want to go, and that's what I want to build. And I just appreciate you guys all being here. So if no one has anything else, I'm going to give you back your Saturday. Have a great day. Do not forget, next week, Jazz will be here, and I hope you guys can all join us. Love you guys so much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Happy Saturday.